Come on. I'll fuck it. I'll just introduce.
I don't even got a chair.
Don't matter. I'm gonna get the notification. What's up, boys? Here with the Trashcast, episode 4.
It's live?
Yeah, it's live.
Do people join?
Yeah, bro. We get like viewer interaction and shit.
Wait, actually?
Yeah, we're gonna wait for the people to filter in. Like,
so do you have fans?
Yeah, I got weekly listeners, right? I got weekly listeners, right? You're gonna pop out, show me everything.
Oh, I thought there were 32 people on it. That was the second.
Yeah, no, that would be
so
crazy.
How long does it take for people to start?
I mean,
make sure Luke's in it. Go check it out.
Wait, let me introduce my guest. We haven't even started. So I'm here in Maryland. Different background, not my dorm. It's hot as fuck. I got my boy T-Bone Tommy here.
Yep.
And you can't see him. He's not pictured, but what up? Special guest Luke. Actually, both of these guys are special guests. Never been on the podcast before. Didn't really know what my podcast is about, but this is the Trashcast, Tommy.
Okay.
It's not about anything. It's what we call it the shittiest podcast in the world, but there's a special charm about having the shittiest podcast in the world.
What's the special charm?
In that it's so ass. Like, who's listening to this? This shit is so ass that it's like actually good. You know what I mean?
Right now, no one.
So anyways, I like to consider myself very intelligent on multiple things.
Real. Luke says it's real.
Yeah.
Show the camera.
Get the little shot.
What?
It's real. It's a real podcast.
It's very real. We're 4 episodes strong.
4 episodes. What was the main topic of the last 3 episodes?
Okay, so the first episode we were talking about. Dude, damn, I don't remember.
Can't get in trouble by the judge.
Nope.
Yeah, totally wasn't doing anything. But the second one, I know we
that
got.
Makes it look like I did some bad shit.
All right, well, just fucking move on instead of dwelling on it. The second one I got, we played a game called Guess This Artist. So my boy would play a song, and then we try to guess who the artist is.
That's what you got.
We did that for I got like 30
copyright?
different copyright strikes on the video next morning. YouTube was like,
Actually?
yeah, YouTube tried to shut my channel down. I had to play the poor boy card, like that. My channel's small and you can't shut me down. I was just trying to have fun, and they're like, okay.
You communicated with them?
Not some Steve will do it shit. Nothing like that.
No, I'm not big. They spared a little channel like me.
The Florida boy Steve.
But no, I'm trying to think.
Are you repping Steve Free? Steve will do it because you're from Florida?
No, I don't even. Nah, bro. I don't like.
No.
Nah, he's crazy. I'm not a big Steve will do it fan.
Interesting. Why not?
Hot take. Those guys are just like douchebags.
All of them?
Honestly, like, do you aspire to be like Steve will do it? Is that your role model? Some kid has Steve will do it as his role model, and that's we should be ashamed of that.
Not to like. I always like defending people. He is rich as fuck. He is doing his thing.
And how did he get rich? Explain to me.
By doing his own thing.
What was his own thing again?
Drinking and smoking. But how many other people have gotten rich off of that?
Not many. I give him credit in that he did get rich in an unconventional way, but
he's the only one of them that I don't think, like, dude, none of them care about it anymore. It's all just for money now.
Yeah.
Like 100%. Like, they don't give a fuck about any of it.
No, they're making so much now, though.
Yeah.
bro, like you talking about Nelson? They have like Donald
the
Trump
whole
on the
thing.
podcast.
Bro,
Yeah, and they
Elon
have-
Musk.
Yeah, they have the full sign shit. Plus they have Happy
Everyone.
Dad, and they have so many other like companies that like.
No, but in a way, they've kind of like sold themselves out. Like they're not real people.
100,
They're not
they
real
don't-
people anymore.
Not anymore.
Like, if you wanna-
Everyone is
that started off as just friends wanting to have a fun channel, and now it's like.
Well, because that's what the money.
It's like the hip thing to do. Well, when you don't have the money, you like to say that if you were in their position, you'd do any different. But you don't know how you'd act if you just automatically got rich off drinking and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you have no idea. Well, you might go crazy.
Yeah.
There's no way to tell. Like right now, I'm not making that much money off of this. I make a couple cents because I throw ads on here.
Make something.
Yeah, I throw ads on here. I mean,
Yeah.
How many cents?
I'm not gonna do this. I think it's like fractions of a cent. Like it's not even a cent. But you got to put yourself out there.
That's what it's about right there.
Listen,
selling
man.
out for the money.
Multiple revenue streams I got going. I mean, I don't want to tell my life, but like,
Interesting.
I mean, doing a bunch of shit.
How
out
about
here.
we talk about
Oh, he's.
Can I expose this man on his own podcast?
This guest
Are
has
you
an
okay
idea.
with that? No, it's not what you think. It's like, can I like low key expose you?
Do you
I mean,
think you
he's
could?
This
gonna
man,
talk
this
about
man,
everything.
every-
He's getting worried.
Every second of every day that we grew up, I knew this man before like I have even conscious memory. Like we
True.
were like babies together and shit. It's
Yeah.
crazy. Every second of every day leading up to now, I thought this man was gonna be a pilot. He wanted to be a pilot, like
Oh, we're
planes
going
were
there.
everything. He could point out there'd be
Nah, I
a
remember him
plane.
talking
There would be a
about
plane
that.
in the sky, like day or night, like the type of plane that looks almost like a star, and he would be able to like point out the name and model, everything.
Yeah.
Has a flight simulator.
That's true. He's naming.
Spent all this money on like becoming a pilot because he loved it, straight up,
That's
just because he
tough.
loved it. And now, I'm
What
sorry,
happened?
he doesn't. He's as of now, he's not on track to become. A
I'm
pilot
not.
because he can explain why not.
He's
I'm not in his shoes.
Why?
I'm not gonna explain why not, but he can explain.
Why not?
well, cause your boy here is lacking a little bit of motivation. Real talk. I'm gonna get real with my
like, me and
viewers.
Marty, we were trying to get in his head.
Bro,
like,
y'all-
you
that
gotta
was a
do
real
this.
talk.
Like, that's what life is. Like,
Yeah, it is.
you have to
Yeah,
do
fuck.
this. And they like,
Yeah,
okay,
the
explain
society.
everything.
Bro,
Like,
there's a pilot shortage right now.
There's
and
a pilot
every
shortage.
pilot
I know.
makes bank. There's this girl in my beach house, Lucas. He's retired at like 48, and he's just rich
Nah,
as
it
fuck.
costs.
And he
it
was a
costs,
commercial
like,
pilot.
It costs 14 to like 22K at some flight schools just to get.
Bro,
your
I've
flight.
researched it. I know what I'm getting
Exactly.
myself into.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's not
so
doing
then
it.
you just do it,
Bro,
Last,
I'm in-
last
Wanna
time I
be
talked to
fun?
him, he wasn't doing
No,
that.
I'm still in college for shit ass business.
Exactly.
So alright,
When
so
you could
then
be
get your
going,
degree and then you do that, I guess. Get your. It only takes a couple years. Then you can start your own plane business.
No, I wanted. If I wanted to become a commercial pilot. But like,
Alright, and there you go.
Commercial pilot.
So then
dude,
drop
committing
out
to
of
something
school
like
and
that
do
is
that.
hard for me.
Because, so can I also bring up, last time it kind of came up, I don't know if it's still the case, but like the fear of like just everything that comes with being a pilot.
Oh yeah, nah.
Yeah, bro.
I've always been away from a family. Said I had one.
I like. No, there is a lot to be
Constant
scared of.
travel.
Like, listen, it's my passion, but
Like learning to do it, landing for your first time. And
Oh, that shit.
shit. I don't know if that's it, but
That shit, you will. You'll just do it. You
no,
you have a
I'm
simulator.
excited. There's some things that I'm excited about, but
how
it's more
good
like,
how good does it feel to be scared to do something? You do it. How good do you feel after you do it?
no, I feel amazing. That's facts.
Bro, this summer I jumped an 80 foot cliff. I was shitting. All of us. It was so high. Actually only two of us jumped it.
Yeah.
Two of my friends, we were all the way at this quarry. Sorry, it's kind of off topic, but
No,
it's
yeah.
kind of not.
For sure.
Two of my friends literally were gonna jump it, and they got so nervous that they like had to shit so bad that they went into the woods, shat, and used their underwear to wipe, and then just walked off in their bathing suit.
Oh, that's
Every single one of us had to shit. Like the nervous shits are real. And then so my one crazy cousin, and then we went there twice. The first time he was the only one to do it, but there were other kids there who were like jumping it, and he would like. So he jumped. He sent it off it the first time. The second time we came back, he was shitting himself. He wasn't trying to do it, so I was so scared because I was like, bro, if I go here, I'm going to jump off this shit.
Yeah.
And then eventually I was like, I'll do it after you. He like, it took him like 30 minutes and he jumped off it and he was fine. And he was in the water, so I was like, if I do land badly, at least he's in the water. He can like save me. Bro, I was tweaking. I thought that I was gonna pass out on the way down and drown because I passed out from the fucking adrenaline of like jumping off it.
Yeah.
And then like the
Did it
water
hurt
was
when you hit
completely
it?
flat. It looked, yes, really bad. And apparently you're supposed to wear shoes from that height. We didn't.
Yeah, for sure. That's
Did
like
you
him
throw like a
concrete.
rock and break the water?
I broke the
surface?
water, yeah. The first time my cousin did it, he didn't break the water. And it's so
Oh.
scary because it's flat. It's a
Well,
quarry.
no, wait. Did
So
he
it's like
throw,
a lake. It's flat.
Yeah,
Did he
Looking
throw
down
a
on
rock though?
Not the first time, no.
Okay.
He hit so badly. And I guess that's why he was scared to do it again.
Yeah.
No
But
shit.
he also, so this is 80 feet, and these kids got to his head so bad, he did like a running jump. He went all the way back and sprinted off the edge. And in the air, like, his arms were flailing, he was like sideways.
Let me get an idea of how high 80 feet is. You remember we used to do the Linganore Bridge? What do you think that
I
is?
never did that one.
Yeah,
I
you
can
did.
tell you the Lincoln, I never jumped
How about
off
the
bridge.
cliffs at Linganore? What is that?
15.
Oh
20.
shit! So the 20. That's 4 times.
Nah, the
Linganore
cliffs
Cliff.
of Linganore are probably
There's like 20.
20.
Yeah, so 4 times the Linganore Cliff. That's actually pretty fucking
Yeah,
high.
people do that shit.
Damn.
Yeah. But I think the bridge was like 45.
Yeah.
The bridge was scary,
The
dude.
tree was at least.
The
50.
problem with the bridge is it was
You
such
remember the
shallow
tree?
water.
Yes, I would always be. That's what I was scared of, like hitting.
So
Hitting the bottom. Hitting
this
like
was
a pole.
almost as scary as. So basically, I jumped off the 80-foot one after being like 3, 2, and then walking back. I was like, I can't.
Pushing out.
But I knew that it would feel so good to do it. And like the thought of dying is literally going through my head, but eventually I just sense it. I don't even remember being in the air because there was so much like adrenaline. Next thing I know, I just hit the water and it hurts like hell. It felt like I landed on concrete. Everything was sore the next day, and I landed fine too. It's not like I didn't land like a pencil or anything. It's just you're going so fast into water. Like they say at a certain.
How did the free fall feel?
I don't really remember.
No, I said he forgets that.
There's
shit.
another one that's slightly shorter than it. It's like 65, and that one is crazy. So this one I don't even like remember because it was so insane. But that one, you're in the air. It feels like forever. You literally feel like it's like a roller coaster drop. You feel your body being left like at the top, and you're just falling.
Yeah.
But there was another one that we did on this river that was like 50, and the water I sunk to the bottom and I put my hands up and my fingertips were just above the water. So that's how deep it was. It was probably like, I don't know.
6 feet, like.
No, so if I'm standing, if I'm 6'4".
Oh, so it's like 8 feet.
Yeah, it was about 8. And that was it. And this was 50 feet.
Bro, so did you have to like practice to not hit the ground fast?
I know how to not hit the ground fast.
That's still scary though.
Oh yeah.
What if you fuck up and like
it wasn't rocky.
knock yourself out down there?
It was muddy, but that's what I remember. Marty said that he jumped off the bridge and it was so muddy that his feet went into the mud, and it's like, so that was going through my head, all this shit. But I just wanted to do it because same shit, I was scared to do it. I knew how good it would feel if I didn't do it.
Well, that is fact.
I sent it. And I know how to hit the water to where I shoot forward instead of downwards. You have to hit it at like an angle kind of. And I went in, I didn't even hit the bottom. I put my hand down, I was like shooting through the water on my back, and I put my hand down and it was like 2 inches below me. It was just a perfect jump.
I don't know, that's like, just to do that.
The adrenaline. It's
nah, I got that. Like I remember
the whole build up, and then you're at one point you're just like.
I know exactly.
I wish we had high jumps, like the tree jump. You remember that?
That was high. I
had that on my Instagram. I was so proud of that.
Scarier than the jump for me.
Yeah.
The jump was a relief. Climbing that tree with wet feet.
But I was confused too. Like I was like, does this tree go out far enough?
Yeah.
Does it go out far enough that you like? I was so worried.
Especially because the first time I climbed it, my feet were
up
wet.
was sketchy.
The first time, dude, I slipped and I fell down like 2 planks and I caught myself.
No, it used to be like back when we were in middle school. That shit was even sketchier.
But because at a point they didn't have planks, right?
That was when
There wasn't wood planks.
Sketchy.
They wouldn't use the planks to climb up it?
No, I don't. Those things had to be new.
Planks, they eventually put like new ones there, I think.
Yeah, but no, the first time I did it, my feet were wet, so it's slippery, and I like slipped off and caught myself. I would have fallen onto the ground.
Yeah, you wouldn't fall in the water.
Slippery after like someone already jumped in and they're going back up it, and they make it all wet, and then every person after's fucked.
Bro, that's what I used to live for, like. Freshman year, like that was like who I was. I was like, yeah, bro, I did the tree jump. It's like, I did the bridge jump. I could do whatever jump. Remember, that's what we did. All we did was just bike around.
But the reason why I did these was because I like learned the feeling of doing something that you're scared to do, which is circling back around.
We're bringing it back. Yeah. It's more the commitment. The fact that like.
Yeah, and
that it's a huge investment, and I'm scared to take the investment.
Huge investment.
It is, but like you could like change the thing with. I mean, you could change. I mean, that's a dumb statement, but.
One of my cousin Mike, I was in Florida.
I don't know.
He's in a nice ass neighborhood. One of his friends is like 25, and like he's fresh out of like flight school, and he's doing so well off. Like, I was talking to him about it. He said like the whole process is not really learning the fly. He's like, it's like 1/10 learning to fly, and like
The rest of it
9/10
is just,
everything else.
Yeah, the rules and all that.
Everything else.
And that's what intimidated me. I looked at I was looking into flight lessons. Like before you even start, you got to learn all this shit. And like that was back when I didn't have as big as like aspirations, and all the shit they wanted you to learn even before school.
Don't you think that you should do
That
this?
scared me. But like it is what I
aviation like traffic rules.
I mean, Tommy said he knows me. Like he does. That's
That's what Lucas has wanted to do forever.
Bro, that's been me, and it feels weird going to business, but it feels weird like not really having a passion. So you're right.
That is, dude. That's
Because everybody's like, do what you love, and like that was what I love.
like if there's shit that comes with it, it's all right. This might sound like not cliche, but think of like your elbow.
Oh my god, bro.
You know what I'm gonna say? So he got steroids.
Made of glass?
He got steroids injected into his elbow, and the whole thing of it is it's gonna hurt like hell now, but later it'll feel good.
It's a great analogy,
you feel
bro.
the analogy? Because it's beneficial in the long run. Like sure, it might suck leading up to it, but then you're gonna have the whole rest of your life just simply flying. Flying. How many people get to fly? Like sure, you can go on the plane, but how many people are flying the plane?
That is a lucky spot.
It's a lot of flying.
Fuck yeah.
But you do so off. That's what Owen Perry's dad.
I know he's balling out with FedEx.
And that's FedEx. That's not commercial. Commercial, I would think that you get paid more because more people's lives are on your hand.
I know. I thought about it, like that could be me, and all this talk helps. I need some now is honestly like a good time because I'm going through some shit right now. I don't got much going on.
Exactly.
Dogging it out here. Fucking weird ass world, bro. But anyways, maybe that would feel good to commit to it.
You should. Because then that's what you could be doing, like Instacart, like.
Bro, that ain't gonna be my career though.
I know. This is another. This one might be a bad analogy, but like. Instacart, it's just a way of making money. Business it would just be a way for you to make money. But flying, it's not just for the money. Like, dude, your whole life, like, bro, like, that was everything. And obviously, sure, you might have different passions now or interests. I don't know. So that's valid. But I feel like you're still into it. You just don't.
I for sure am. I've gotten farther away, but it's never going away. Like every time I fly, I'm like a little kid. I'm like,
exactly.
Oh, yeah,
Exactly. Imagine if you're flying the plane.
Yeah.
like he's like, I love flying like on a plane. I'm like, bro, imagine flying the plane.
Dude, it's real talk. When it boils down to it, I'm at this point in my life, I'm very bitch made right now. I don't have a strong foundation.
Exactly. So it's the perfect place to start. You gotta do something. You gotta take risks, you know? Like
that is a very large commitment.
It is.
So that's fair. I'm just saying, like.
But Tom, it's right. At the end of the day, it is worth it.
But it's not like you haven't thought about it before. So surely you've thought about it and come to the conclusion that it's not. So why is that the case?
It's some stupid thought. I don't know why. I'm like, maybe it's just something I do for fun.
Need someone else to tell you should do that shit.
Bro, I hear it. I got a lot.
I mean, like I said,
consider.
looking at it from the outside, it's like simple. Like, why would you not? But obviously, there's different shit. So it's just whatever it comes down to you. But tell me I'm wrong.
So if you want to do it,
he wants
to do it.
So like once again, it's not that he doesn't want to do it anymore. It's he wants to do it. It's just
if you want to do it, then just.
He's holding back.
I'm holding a lot back. I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
So that's what I'm saying. Like
I don't like feeling like I gotta hold back.
Like as a man, you gotta take that risk. I mean, I could be wrong, but I feel like that's what
it's
it's all
about. It's not about the destination.
about.
It's about the journey.
Yeah, it's corny, but at the same time, there's a reason it said so much.
Damn.
Like, it would probably feel so good to just be like, fuck it and do it. I mean, Marty's a bad, like, I don't know if he's a good example or not, but look at the success that he gets just from being like, fuck it, and doing it. Landscaping, like, he quit, but he was making so much money.
And now he's in pest control. Like,
he does everything, but
he's
like,
been around the block.
and like everything he does, he finds a way to make it work.
Yeah, he does.
I know. And
I've never,
not trying to take back, but
years I've never been around Marty where he's not doing well off on money. It's crazy.
Yeah.
and I'm not
'Cause he has that
I'm not trying to make excuses, but he is a unique person. In the fact that I don't think everybody's built like Marty.
Yeah, that is very true.
That's why I said he might not be the perfect example, but
I mean, we're not all. I mean, that's something you should strive for.
and watch. The funny thing is, if this does well at all, every single comment is gonna be like, do that shit. Like, if you ask 100 people, give them your scenario.
Like, what you do?
I would, if the over/under was 95, I would still hit the over.
Take the over.
That they would say do it.
Yeah,
Bro, all the 100
Like,
people
it's
could
just-
say do it. I just have to decide for myself.
Well, obviously, but I'm just saying, like,
That's
just
a big
so
jump
you
for me.
know that it's fine.
If you-
Just do it.
if you are seeking anybody's advice, they would say do it.
We're gonna have to shut this one off right now. We're gonna have an early ending.
Oh.
I mean,
I don't know.
I'm gonna sign out. We gotta end.